the veteran Chris Boswell, ready to get things going. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Throwing to begin is Love. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game. That is DeMarcus Lawrence in there for the sack.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to him, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
Trap 60.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He's going to keep it himself. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. On 4th down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On 1st down, right back to Harris. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Jair Alexander up from the secondary to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, it's Jones. He'll let this go for Pickens. He's got it! And he will go all the way. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here we go on the return from the 1. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprint.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
Omaha! Sit up! 21, 21, 21.
Give up the middle to Harris. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Shotgun now for Jones. This one caught at the 4. And he will get into the end zone. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. Good work on the ground. He's got it. 1st down. Up at about the 42.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
And that is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
These are game-changing opportunities, Mike, and at this level, when you have a wide receiver that open downfield, you've got to connect, and in this case, he just flat-out missed them, and we're talking about a massive play had they connected, but instead, that's a mistake he's going to wish he had back.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
And this time they are ready for it. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down. Back to throw is Love. He'll go underneath to Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Cowboy 80.
Here's Love. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Ready? Come 19. Come 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
They'll go for it. Love. That's caught. And he'll take it on in. Bo Melton. Touchdown, Packers.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Another run here with Harris. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Entering Cooper. They're on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll give it to Harris again. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Throwing is Jones on third down. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To return, it's Nixon. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. He'll go play action with Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Now Love. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
3rd and long.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 Lions. Set go.
To throw is Love. And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll motion over Samuel. A give, and here comes Harris. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. 3rd and a yard. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Jones to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Keyshawn Nixon there for the tackle. Here's Jones. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Love to throw. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. In motion, Reed.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Love to throw it on 1st down. He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were, Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
On first down, it's Love. That to the sideline and intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half.
Steelers 14, Packers 7.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
First and 10.
Omaha! Say hi! 21, 21, 21. Hi!
On the give, it's Harris. And he'll get forward for a couple. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle. They run it over center with Harris. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Throwing now is Jones. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Steelers getting ready to put this one away. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Running with authority. Pushes his way forward for a pickup of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings us 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Go!
From the gun, it's Love. That one caught by Musgrave, the tight end. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Have the 60, have the 60.
Yards. That's good for a Green Bay Packer. First and 10 at
Check,
the
check,
43-yard
check, check.
line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Check go.
On first and 10, here's Love. This one complete to Melton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you get.
No chance at all. He'll go down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Here's 3rd and 7.
60 Maverick. Come on. Set. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got his man. Right side, it's complete. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They'll look to set up the screen here. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Steelers' 8-yard line.
On 2nd down, Love. And he's in. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Green Bay. Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Packers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Here we go, get set.
From the gun, it's Jones. A pass taken in by Harris. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
So you take a look at an offensive coordinator's play sheet, Mike, and there's a column on all of those pages that at the end of the day, it's about the players, not the plays. And when things aren't going well, you say, all right, who do I have to get the ball to? Well, this guy is one of them. I mean, whether they throw it to him, hand it to him, whatever they do, the more he touches the ball, the more good things happen.
And he's going to be taken down.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They put Pickens in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal.
That's the end of the third quarter.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. They'll motion over Samuel. One more time, it's Harris. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Jones now on 3rd and goal. To the goal line and in. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown Steelers. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return starts from the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
Love. This one is caught by Reed. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready,
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They'll run. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll run here. He'll fight forward for a short pickup to the 16. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Now Love. He'll go underneath to Jacobs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down.
19 Lions. Go.
Here's Love. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Will they bring the heat for 4th and 6?
Go. Warriors 70. Hut, hut.
They'll go for it. Love. That's taken in. And he's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Austin now to return this. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Yeah. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Two minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On 3rd and long, and the rush gets there. Down he goes. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. As it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. Important punt here in this tie game late. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Top 60.
Here's Love. Oh, and a crusher there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Now, on 2nd and long.
Ready? Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Hut.
Back to throw is Love. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And 3rd down coming up.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Tracking 60. Ready?
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set.
They put Pickens in motion.
Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Joe. That ball intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
And just what a turn of events, Mike. You have the ball. You're thinking all we need to do is milk the clock, get into field goal range, and win this thing in regulation. But now after that turnover, you find yourself now back trailing, and I'm not sure there's enough time for them to come back.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Packers go up by 7, 28-21. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, get set. Set.
Here's Jones. That's caught. Right side, it's Freiermuth. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
They send Fryermuth, the tight end, in motion. Jones now on first down. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. Well, they do indeed get the timeout, so not all is lost. They will have a chance for one final fling to the end zone. Here comes second down. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minutes, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So, it's a win for the Packers. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.